Cognitive diary example. What if my coworkers find out I have an anxiety disorder? Event: I need to take a leave of absence from work. Emotions: dread, humiliation, helpless. Distress rating: 8, high level of distress. Thoughts: I'm having problems with my depression and anxiety, which is interfering with work. I need to take a leave of absence for treatment. What will my coworkers think of me if they find out why I'm not at work? They'll either think I'm faking it to take time off work, or they'll think I am pathetic because I am anxious and depressed. Either way, they won't treat me the same, and they might be talking about me behind my back. I am so weak and ashamed that I can't control my problems like other people do. Can you identify the irrational thinking in this example? There are at least 3 irrational beliefs. How can you change the thinking? What is another way of thinking about the situation that won't cause the feelings of dread, humiliation, helplessness? Pause here before listening to the answers to consider what cognitive beliefs might be causing the self-talk and how to refute those beliefs. Answer: irrational beliefs. 1. Mind reading others. In this situation, the person is making an assumption about what coworkers might think. There may not be evidence for the conclusion that others will think she is faking or weak. Unless there is clear evidence, such as how coworkers have behaved in the past, it is possible that coworkers won't be thinking negatively about the individual. Many people have anxiety or depression themselves and may understand what the individual is experiencing. Therefore, it is possible that coworkers will not be negatively assessing this employee. 2. Negative evaluation of self and others. Given that she is negatively evaluating herself, she is more likely to negatively evaluate the opinions of others. This individual is labeling herself as weak and is feeling ashamed. As a result, she tends to expect that others will have a similar opinion and is expecting the worst from others. It is important to recognize that a self-assessment is not always the view of others. It is possible that coworkers could be understanding and supportive. 3. Shoulds. This individual is placing a demand on herself regarding handling the anxiety and depression. Specifically, the demand involves a comparison to others and an expectation of being in control. It is not always possible to control events, illnesses, or injuries that occur. Depression and anxiety disorders, as mental illnesses, are not different in that aspect. However, this individual is taking a leave of absence to seek treatment, which is a positive step to be commended. This person needs to assess herself based on what is controllable rather than on what is not. Having a problem is not controllable, whereas what we do about a problem is controllable. How can this thinking be changed? I don't know that other people will be thinking negatively about me. It is also possible that they will be supportive and understanding of the situation. Also, if I'm not ashamed and feeling weak, other people may be less likely to view me that way. And if they do, it is because they are mean-spirited, lack empathy, or lack information about anxiety disorders. So what if people talk behind my back? That doesn't mean it is true. I don't need to focus on those people, because I'm sure there will be some who are understanding and supportive. I need to see the positive in myself, no matter what other people might think.